Smart, smart, do. We are the children, the children of God. Come, come, come. We change our world. We have what it takes to do it smart and make it smart. Welcome to our Smart Do.
Okay, class 6, hello. I want to take you through a very interesting area that is on food preservation. And before I define what is preservation, we find ourselves obtaining food from either animals or plants, and at times we get that food in excess. Therefore, at times we cannot consume that food at the same time. So what we do is we preserve that food. So the work with food preservation means keeping the food safe and away from bacteria and away from bacteria. Remember that what the main organism that causes decomposition is bacteria. Bacteria is in plural. So they are the ones that mainly cause food to decompose. And therefore, if you keep the food safely or you store food properly to avoid that food from going bad, you are preventing it from bacteria or fungal attack. You have preserved the food. We preserve the excess food. Reasons for food preservation. Why preserve food? Why preserve food? Number one, to avoid wastage. Number two, to avoid buying food oftenly. To avoid purchasing food oftenly. So we preserve food mainly because of these two reasons, which can be elaborated by other points. Then from there, we have the methods of food preservation. There is the way the people in the traditional ways used to preserve food, and therefore we want to look at the traditional methods. The traditional methods of preserving food. Traditional methods of preserving food. What were the people doing in the olden days to ensure that they have food to be used in the future? Because we have said we are avoiding wastage so that that food can be used in the future. Therefore, what were they doing? Number one, they did what we call salting. Salting was simply the use of salt like the one that is here. What they did, they would get meat. If this was a piece of meat, then they would put salt on it. And then the salt would dehydrate. It would remove water. That's what we call dehydrate the meat. And also kill the bacteria that had surrounded the food. Therefore, salting was mainly used to dehydrate the bacteria. Salting was mainly used to preserve meat, which was either from cattle, sheep, or fish. It is also one of the methods that was a bit cheap, but not the cheapest. The cheapest method was sun drying. Sun drying is where you put either the cereals or the legumes out in the sun to dry. When they dry, they eliminate the conditions favorable for bacteria, for the bacteria to multiply. So the sun drying destroy the favorable conditions, for bacteria. Conditions for bacteria. We have the other one as the other method was the use of wood ash. The wood ash, the one that we get from the kitchen, This one was mainly used to preserve also the cereals or the tubers, wood that you put on food the same way as they have put the wood, the salt, but now in the cereals it would keep the pest away, such as weevils. This one keeps the pest away. The pest away. This one would keep the pest away, such as weevils. And this one was mainly used to preserve cereals and tubers. We also used honey. There was also use of honey. In the use of honey, if this was the food, mostly meat, it would be roasted or boiled, then it would be coated with a layer of honey. This was the layer of honey now. The importance of honey was to prevent entry of air into the meat. Remember that the bacteria that are helping decomposition need oxygen. And therefore, when the honey gets here, remember that honey is oily. Therefore, it prevents the entry of air. Number two, it is a bit sugary. It has high sugar content, therefore it can dehydrate. But the main advantage of use of honey is to prevent entry of air. The other traditional method was use of low temperatures. Use of low temperatures. Use of low temperatures simply makes the bacteria inactive. This method makes the bacteria inactive. The bacteria inactive, meaning they don't die, but they don't reproduce. They don't destroy the food. So how do they do it? They use maybe milk. Milk would be put in a basin of water. This is a basin of water. Then they will put a piece of cloth. They will put a piece of cloth. This was a piece of cloth. Then this is cold water. The water rises up the piece of cloth through a process known as capillarity. Remember that capillarity is the rising of liquids. The rising of liquids in a certain matter. Therefore, the water rises up here through capillarity. Then after that, because of the environmental temperatures, this water evaporates. And remember that when substances are evaporating, they absorb heat from the surrounding. So they will absorb heat from this milk. Remember that milk is a bit warm. So the evaporating water in the piece of cloth absorbs water in the surrounding, therefore cooling the milk. That is the use of low temperatures. Now I want to take you through the modern methods of preserving food. Modern methods very fast. Modern methods, one we are using to preserve food in large scale. Modern methods. They are known as modern methods because they preserve large quantities of food. We still use the drying, which can be either by use of machines or the sun. We also have the refrigeration, and we have freezing. And we have canning. Those are the four modern methods of preserving food. And to start with, I've said refrigeration and freezing. These are use of low temperatures. Therefore, they also work by making the bacteria inactive. The difference between freezing and refrigeration, because some of us assume them to be the same, is that in refrigeration the temperatures don't go below zero, but in freezing temperatures go below zero and the liquids turn into solids. In the canning process, they start by number one. There is a process. You heat the food at a very high temperatures. Heat the food under high temperatures. Number two, after heating, the heating removes air in the food. Then you add the preservatives. Then from there, they cook airtight in a way that air cannot get back in the container. Then they give the expiry date. That is the canning process. If you are asked, Why do they heat? It is to remove air. Freezing and refrigeration, they make the bacteria inactive. Then in freezing and refrigerator, if you are canning fruits, ensure if this is an apple and you want to preserve it, ensure that it is in a polythene paper. Because if you take it without putting the cover, inside the freezer there is a cold current that destroys food taste. Otherwise, have a good day.